Hi, this is a tutorial to explain what happens once you've completed your Gateway Workbook. First of all, congratulations on completing the workbook and on your work placement. The International Travel College sure hopes that you really got a good experience from that placement and maybe some possible opportunities for future employment. What this is going to do is explain to you the process required from you as the student and as the Gateway Coordinator's process from there. It's very important for me to explain that you do need to go to page 3 of any of the workbook that you have completed. On page 3 on Gateway Workbook 1 or Gateway Workbook 2 gives you the student specific instructions that you need to follow before taking this book to your Gateway Coordinator. Instructions that include signatures from your work supervisor required and dates required next to them as well. The pages are outlined on page 3 that you need to have signed. Also, the instruction from where to send it to. That's for your Gateway Coordinator. Students are not to send workbooks directly to us. Also, any questions if you have because you're unsure of something before sending this or giving it to your Gateway Coordinator, the email address, which is gateway@itc.co.nz. So that's gateway@itc.co.nz. Also, it's got an explanation of certain areas in this workbook if you haven't quite finished certain tasks, if you need some assistance. And lastly, the checklist, which is designed for the Gateway Coordinator. So once you've completed all the instructions that are there for you and you've actually taken this to your Gateway Coordinator, the Gateway Coordinator will then check off that the pages are signed and also that that's signed by the supervisor and dated as well. That all tasks are completed. And if there are tasks that are not completed and the student does not wish to attempt this task, that's specifically written somewhere within that area where the task has not been completed. That will not be marked as competent until the student completes the full assessment and is also considered as the first resit. Also, it will then reiterate those pages that are signatures required, as mentioned before, and the address to send this to us. The International Travel College does please recommend that you do this via courier post. It's very important because it's tracked and traced. If you do choose to send it through regular post, please know that that is at your own liability, and ITC do not take responsibility for anything lost, which is very big when it considers its students' work and how long it may have taken them to complete. Very importantly, please, before you send any workbooks to us in the post via courier, that you also photocopy the students' work to have for your records. Once you've sent this to us, International Travel College will mark this work for you and also send you the results within 2 weeks of receiving the actual workbook. If there is anything that's not yet completed, we will send that resit to you via scanned email. We will not send the physical workbook due to the fact that we do not want this getting lost at all at any stage, and also it's a quicker process to do this electronically via email. It's scanned through a PDF system, and then also any comments from the tutor that's marked this workbook that will assist the student in doing that resit. It's very important that we make sure that that attempt is done correctly that next time. Once you've actually had that back from the student, which they have 2 weeks to complete this from the time that you receive this, they will then give this back to you, the Gateway Coordinator, and then they will get you to please send this via email scanned back as well. If the student still requires a touch-up, they do have another attempt at doing that, and we follow that process again, and the student gets another 2 weeks. We recommend that the student tries to complete this sooner than that time so that the information is fresh at hand and also it doesn't get lost along the way. What we do recommend is once you've sent that through to us, we will then update our results and send the results through to you using our provider code. These results will then be entered by your school. In order for the purchase of these workbooks, we do have a Memorandum of Understanding which provides you with this information as well of the process required by us and also your school. If you have any other questions relating to this, please do not hesitate to email. For the students, again, that's gateway@itc.co.nz, and for the Gateway coordinators, it is simply schools@itc.co.nz. Thank you.